It's gonna happen, just you watch.
Like the morning sun inviting the dawn to break. Beautiful, like the joy that...
Hi everybody, it's Monday night and I thought I would just drop by really quick to make my little vlog for you guys. Sorry it's a little bit later than I planned. I just had another really busy day. And I wanted to share with you a conclusion I came to today. So, as you guys know, my last weigh-in, I had completely maintained the weight I had weighed on the week before, 203.2, I think it is, for the past few weeks. And I don't know if you remember me mentioning last week on my weigh-in that if I stay at that weight for too much longer, I'm going to talk to my doctor and see if maybe it's my birth control at the moment. Well, I did quite a bit of research today on the computer after stepping on the scale this morning, and I know that something I talked about last week was only stepping on the scale once a week, which is my weigh-in every Friday. But with all of the things I've been doing this week, I've been calorie counting, and I have been really physically active and definitely eating a lot less than I normally used to. With all of that, I kind of expected to see just a little bit of a loss, just a teeny something. I just needed a little something to help motivate me. You know how it is midweek when you step on the scale and you see that the effort you're putting in is working. It makes you feel really good. It makes you feel like you know what you're doing is working. Makes you feel proud of yourself, and it gives you that little boost to work harder because you know what you're doing is right. And it's proving to be worth something. Well, in the past 2 weeks, I've stayed at 203.2. And even after all of the work I've been doing, even after calorie counting, like, I've been really limiting my calories the past couple days. Not to the point of, like, starvation or anything. I've just been... Considering where I was a couple months ago, I was eating burritos almost twice a week. I was eating pizza once a week, like almost a whole pizza to myself. I was eating burgers and fries, and I was eating fries almost every day. I mean, I was eating massive amounts of food. And now I'm eating salads and vegetables and fruits. And I feel a lot better, and I've been working out, you know, I feel a lot better. I know that these things are good for me. I would just like to see it reflected in the scale. And so what I'm getting at is this morning I stepped on the scale and I maintained 203.2. Now I'm getting really frustrated because I feel like all the effort I'm putting in is not being reflected in the scale. And I feel like, I really feel like it's probably my IUD. And so I went online and I researched it for pretty much like 3 hours. All the possibilities of problems with the mirena. And if you guys are on it, I would like to know, how do you feel? You know, maybe it's a little too personal for you to share with me, that's okay, but I am at the point where I made an appointment with my doctor. I'm going to have it removed on Wednesday. Because my weight loss is more important to me than having an IUD. Personally, I would really like to see how my body would do without any birth control at all. And Red and I had a little talk tonight about what that would mean, and I think that I'm going to try to be without any birth control hormones until the new year. I just want to have a little experiment. And actually, I would really like to know, any of you women out there who are on a weight loss journey, have you ever experienced that? Have you ever been on birth control for a very long period of time and then gone off of it? And I'm wondering what sort of results you had. Not only with weight loss, but with your moods, with your actual periods. A little bit about my history. I've been on birth control since I was about 18. So that's 8 years of being on birth control. And I just don't want it anymore. I was talking to a girl that I worked with, and she said that she was on birth control in her early 20s, and it put about 20 pounds on her. And then she got off of it because it was driving her crazy, like the moods and the hormones. And ever since she's been off of it, she will never ever go back on it, because she said that the hormones that were in her specific birth control were driving her insane. Well, I don't know what it feels like for my body not to be surging with birth control hormones. I mean, I've been on birth control for such a long time, and you guys don't have to worry. My boyfriend and I talked about it, and we're going to be really careful. We're going to look into other measures of birth control, but I just wanted to share with you this very personal thing, sorry, that I am planning on getting my mirena removed, and I also am going to see how my body works without any birth control hormone at all. And I feel like it will be a really good result. Because I have to confess, ever since I had it put in, I gained about 15 pounds in a very short amount of time. And I always feel very, very bloated. Like, my face always feels kind of tight. My neck feels tight. I have to even show you, like, my rings. I don't even know if you can see that. My fingers are like sausages all the time. Like, my rings barely come off of my hands. And my stomach is so bloated all the time. Even when I'm hungry, like even when my stomach is completely empty, I will feel fat and bloated. So I really think I'm putting 2 and 2 together, and I'm realizing that the mirena is hurting my body, and so I'm going to have it removed on Wednesday. Alright, you guys. Well, you will see me again tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm definitely going to the gym. And then I will update you guys on Wednesday to let you know how everything went with my doctor. And also, Julie is getting very, very close to her little due date. It's coming up quick. So we are all thinking about you, Julie, and we love you. Alright, guys. I'll see you later. Bye. Hey, sorry, just real quick. I forgot that I didn't read you the daily meditation, so I'm just going to do that really quick. October 15th, being alive. I am no longer in the problem. I am in the solution. I am taking care of myself with healthy food in healthy amounts. I am working my program diligently. I am not numb. I am alive. I pray to direct my thinking to how you would have me to be. I pray for release from resentment and anger and lashful tongues. I pray for the sick and the suffering. For today, I am alive. And I just thought I would mention that this book, as you can see on the bottom here, it's used for the 12-step recovery for compulsive eaters, which I went to an Overeaters Anonymous meeting over the summer, and it was really interesting. I don't know anything about the 12-step programs, really. I only went to one meeting, and I never really looked into it in further detail. However, I do understand that one of their steps is to relinquish control over to a higher power or a God. So in the book, when they're talking about God, or when they're talking about praying, or when they're talking about relinquishing control or something like that, they're talking about one of their 12 steps. Yeah, anyway, it's just a little information. Alright, thanks.
She is unstoppable.